Hello. I'm here to follow up on a Public Information Act request that I filed.
Okay. If you just want to have a seat.
You got.
Sir, did you follow a records request for a report?
Yeah. Well, it was for public information. It was on the 7th.
Of this month?
Yeah, I sent it to the chief.
Okay, let me, Mr. Davis,
Yeah.
have you contacted Jerry already?
I sent the email to the chief, and the chief acknowledged receipt of it.
Yeah,
His thing is, I filed a request. The law says that I have to file a request.
what, did you do it online?
Do what?
Did you do it online or with someone?
No, I sent the chief an email, and the AG has said that that's sufficient because it's in writing and it describes what I want.
Yeah, but there's a process, so you still have to, you can request that, but you have to.
Okay, I understand. The only question I need to ask is the AG and the DA require that I actually make a request. I'm in person. I have a pending request. So all I need to know is, am I being denied access to the public information?
No, sir.
Okay. Can I have access to it?
Okay, I mean, whenever you request information, you have to have it
It was in writing and the chief acknowledged receipt of it.
I know, but that's just like if I go to someone on the street and I want to request something, I have to tell them. But we'll get you the information. Let me call my chief real quick.
It was in writing and the chief acknowledged receipt of it.
I know, but that's just like if I go to someone on the street and I want to request something, I just tell them.
Good. How are you? Good. I'm good now. Oh, okay. I'll make it real quick for you. All records requests with college go through Jerry. Now go ahead and get a hold of Jerry. I think he emailed you. I seen his email go through. The original request was done by email, which I know you know through Open Records Act. That's not really going to work.
Email go through. Your original request was done by email, which I know you know through Open Records Act. That's not really going to work.
So go ahead and get a hold of him. The only email I got was from you. What I say? I told you to go through what? The website. Yeah, did you do that? No. Okay, you should do that. It'll explain to you how the law's set up on the open records request to refresh your memory on it. And you'll see that going through an email, it's not going to work. So if you go through Jerry, Jerry will take care of all the business for you. Okay? Okay? Thanks for your time. All right, have a good day.
I think the AG can explain it better than I can, but just for clarification, on the 7th I filed a Public Information Act request with the department head who was the custodian of the records. A couple of days later, I made a request for the information. When I left, I didn't have the information and I was denied access to it. You decide.
Sometimes, though, no matter how much guidance is provided, there continues to be people who are not doing what is required. When that happens, there are remedies we can take to bring those who disobey the Public Information Act into compliance. Our Assistant Attorney General in charge of open government is responsible for prosecuting cases where a clear violation has occurred.
Hello, I'm Harry White, Assistant Attorney General. There's one thing we can all agree on. It's the importance of open government. Without transparent operations, our government will lose the faith of the public. In my experience, many governmental bodies that have failed to comply with the requirements of the Act do so simply because they don't know the law. However, as we all know, ignorance of the law is no excuse.
Failure or refusal to provide access to public information.
If an officer for public information or the officer's agent with criminal negligence fails or refuses to give or permit or provide copying of public information, an offense has been committed. The punishment range for this charge is a fine of up to $1,000, up to 6 months in the county jail, or both. This crime is considered a misdemeanor.